All right, and we're back. So now we're going to move into Lionsgate Portal. I'm hearing a high-pitched ringing in my left ear. The video also cut out. So now this is like a second wave of recording. There's a lot of high energy moving through me, and it's so exciting. So I'm going to share a little bit about the Lionsgate Portal, the high energy that's been flowing through today on 8/8, and it's all about abundance. It's all about wealth. It's all about your prosperity because you deserve it. You deserve everything you truly desire and more. And no one can take that away from you. No one. Not even if you're feeling sad or whatever you think is in the way of it, no one can take that away from you. The only thing that can happen is you not taking action on something that you want. Okay, and it's not going to happen with you sitting in your room, burning Palo Santo and listening to a few, audibles and like doing some mantras. That's only going to get you so far, and that's a beautiful part of the awakening process. But now the universe is like, you need to do more. Okay, we need to like get outside of your comfort zone and do something, invest in something that is going to really push you outside of your comfort zone. Okay, so if you keep looking at programs or coaches that like feel like, oh yeah, that's something I'm like comfortable with, don't do it. Go with something that's gonna make you feel like, I don't know about that, because there's something there for you to expand into. Okay, so get outside of your comfort zone. That's like the biggest thing that's coming through from the Lionsgate portal. And this is also in connection with relationships. So as a divine union coach, relationships are my dojo. And this is where a lot of healing, a lot of transformation comes through, and also knowing so much about yourself and your own mission. And Lionsgate this year is really feeling strongly around that divine union within yourself. So with that is releasing anyone, okay, we're talking family, boyfriend, fiance, girlfriend, lover, all of it, okay, friends. Release the people that are not able to cohabitate, to co-create, to coincide with your energy. Okay, there's a lot of co in there, okay, because it's all about that community feel. And there's not a lot of harmony within you, divine union, if there's also chaos. If there's constant chaos, if there's constant drama, and there's just constant stagnation as well that you are choosing to plug into, okay, because we're not victims here. We are empowered beings. Then with that process, you're not really able to move outside of just what's going on, okay? And some people numb with drugs, alcohol, sex, video games, TV shows, shopping, just not really focusing on what's truly stirring up inside. And this Lionsgate portal, along with the planetary alignments, there is a lot that's going to be stirred up within you. A lot of relationship stuff, your past wounding, maybe even past lovers. Like for me, for example, last night I had a dream about all of my exes, just three of my exes, and they were all getting along. And it was interesting because they all chose to go down into the earth, and it was like they were releasing from me, or whatever contracts we had, whatever was still lingering between us was now completely gone. And I saw them with their future families. I even visited one in the astral realm with their future baby, and it was so interesting. So this is the kind of stuff that might be coming up for you. And for me, I do a lot of dream work, and I'm out there at night in other realms. So for me, that's normal. But for others, it might just be a feeling. You could be feeling a lot of overwhelm because there might be a lot of emotions coming up. Or for some of you, you might not be feeling anything at all. And that can also be a trauma response. So just pay attention to what is coming up for you. And to choose your peace over anything else. Okay, I wish I was taught this younger, because I would go into battle over and over because I would want either the person to, find a happy medium with me, or my wounded healer stuff would come up and I would just want to be loved and accepted and like know that I can heal them or I can fix this, right? But really, it wouldn't do me any good because there was no cohabitation of energy. It was just a lot of repulsive energy. Like backfiring. So you have to know when to keep your peace and when it feels really safe in your body to have those conversations, when you intuitively know this person wants to grow with you or when they don't want to grow with you. So that discernment and compassion is super important to harmonize and balance within you, because that's the masculine and feminine. The feminine is that beautiful compassion energy, and the masculine is that discernment. And so really harmonizing both helps you navigate through these murky emotions that could be coming up from past relationships, okay? And also to just be mindful that if you are in partnership right now, not to project those onto your current partner, because it can be so easy. It can be so easy. And I know we've all been there, so we don't need to get into it, but it can be so easy to do that. So give yourself a lot of space, a lot of alone time right now to just integrate, look at your stuff, and also choose your peace as a priority. So with this beautiful portal that we have coming through, that's already been here, and it's going to be open till I believe August 12th, right after the full moon that we have in Aquarius. Woo, there's so much magic. And there's this great sense of lightness that I'm also feeling in the back and in the shoulders, where everyone has their wings, okay? Everyone that is really embodying that part of their being. And I feel those wings opening up even more wider, releasing any of the stickiness there, any of the old plasma, anything else that is just no longer in harmony with your being. And your own power and self-worth and love is strengthened by peace, is strengthened by you choosing to find that peace versus speaking your mind, right? There's speaking your mind, which to me is speaking ego, and then speaking from the heart, which is speaking from your soul. And they're two very different energies, and I've been in both. I'm an Aries sun sign, and I have a Scorpio moon, so I feel all of your shit. You can't hide from me, you can't lie from me, and I like to go deep into conversation. And I have a Gemini rising, so I can be very playful and come right out of the heaviness, right? It's like whoop. So I have all of that, and I know that I can, be in my mind or in my heart. It's super easy for me to even feel that within my body. And it's really important to start to understand when you're speaking from, either place, and start speaking from the heart to yourself, to your loved ones, to your families, to everyone, the plants, the animals around you, because life is super precious. And we often get, caught up in the moment when we're feeling a certain type of way or emotion, and it can be very strong right now. And so to remind yourself that life is super precious, to let go of hurt and choose your peace and love over anything else. This does not mean go back into boundaries, go back into old friendships, because you saw them at the store and now like you're all love and light and yay, welcome back. Okay, I love everyone. No, that's not what I'm talking about. That again is a trauma response. I'm talking about you moving in life and communicating with others from that place of heart. You can still communicate with someone from a place of heart that you have set a boundary with. For example, you're no longer going to communicate with this person because they, maybe did something that really disrupted your relationship or your own inner journey, whatever it is. You can still see them and have compassion and love, but also go back to that discernment when you know that, okay, the door is not open. I love you. It's good to see you. And now I'm moving forward. Okay, so that's really important to talk about, because I feel we can spiritually bypass all of the healing that we've done in those moments, right? Oh, I ran into them in the store and now we're like hanging out again. But do you remember why you weren't hanging out? Okay, let's go back to that, because there was a reason why you set a boundary. And to go back, yes, our boundaries are constantly shifting and changing. However, it wasn't like you sat down and you were like, oh, I'm going to now open this door with this person. No, you ran into them. And so when that happens, your trauma response can come up and you can be like, oh, I just want to be loved and accepted. This is just easier if I just open the door. And so it's important to stay in integrity with yourself. And this is where you trust your feminine and you trust yourself by creating those many different layers, okay? And this is important to share because it can be really easy to fall out of integrity with yourself. And integrity is something that is very important to maintain and build. And especially if you're joining Suntribe High Priestess training, your integrity strengthening training is coming in. So I love to share that because as women, it's really easy to fall into being overly compassionate and not remember why we set certain boundaries to keep our inner child feeling safe so she can continue to grow. Because the goal is you want to continue to allow your inner child to grow in a safe space, and that can't happen if you keep, opening up back doors that have been closed. When you close something, trust yourself that you closed it for a reason, and if it comes back around, really take time to sit with yourself and understand, do I want to open this? Do I know the risks? And do I know, the good things that can come from that? And really have that conversation with yourself before you decide to go forward. Because of course things can change. I believe people can change, but it's important to talk about this and also to make note so you're not just, going back into the past and like kind of spiritually bypassing yourself. So this is also coming through for the Lion's Gate because it's really connected to your relationships, to your inner union with yourself and your divine union. So if you want to call in that beautiful partner, that beautiful co-creative being, you really have to strengthen these specific energies within your being. All right, let's dive into the light language activation. I'm so excited to bring this through. So this is going to be coming through my channel and my mother tongue. And I today feel I'm going to be tuning into the Pleiades and the Arcturians and the Lycerians. So breathe in all of this beautiful language of light, okay? It's also called speaking in tongues, whatever resonates with you, okay? And understand that light language is highly activating and healing as it penetrates into your DNA, altering your DNA and allowing you to remember more. And of course, as always, if you want to know more about your own light language, if you want to receive light language healing, join Suntribe High Priestess training because we're opening channels there. I specifically do that and I guide you through that process. People start to speak it, they start to write it, draw, create with it. It's absolutely a beautiful tool that we all have, okay? So if you want to tap into that, that is available for you. All right. So let's go ahead and just take a few deep cleansing breaths. We're going to breathe through our nose for 4 counts. Open mouth, exhale. Breathe in through the nose for 4. Open mouth, exhale. Last time, biggest breath all day. Breathe in for 5 counts. Hold at the top. Feel your body pulsate and expand with light. as it pours in from the crown. And open mouth, exhale. Now just drop your gaze, your focus to your heart chakra, and just feel this energy. Feel this language come through. There's no direct translation. It's all feeling. Svaranala kiela kuvas ashniatwat ila kuna maratinasta ak atatawatea wakanasta severando wapaile kinat uap atididonoa takanaista sewa tualamantila na otuat etidotam virikidano at eleke baratino at panatea wakata zambaratila muati betilo wakamatila zumveratila kwanasta vala ikina akukuna estewat anawata savaratele kuamateva koramateva kanatewasta avokuanastawa savaratela kumata ileke enast wa estua sta ileke ndua este istua alama tiwa kana asta wa mo elek na asta awa it what it at what made at what ok an ast esya Savaratela kumateva to unbaratela katatabatema matalika varatelo kuravat banatist awante amatakama Savarat ek wat het with the amatevet iets with imat with the elak amete visage adapata like that with the barate with the recording the create as is grand at the create the tema teva so era var the elak the as is era at what it var the create the create at create as and atayelaka sabrak ek wana at create at the ilik ano the create on rak it in the reklam dia sumrete kamas tajeta Urlanda ralendi lialo kulara nas aran la kwana tiala. Savar nilekerin alla tuua ma atela as ashaya ma akina otsita ma eya sawa. Nawaran mo akina oite as ayatua as ash ewe ek eo na asash ok ana ayasaw as ek eo sa ash ewa ana ke ku asash ayana tawa sa wa elam akui asash eo ku as ash ewa ana ataya ak ewa kila aralana yaranda maralanda ukalaranya so orak alakiana asash akarana ala akwa ni elek ek elek erek elek ukwi ana dia ana so e akwa ni a ak era ka o e ke an es as ak akwa sibe akarana iya ku ana sash e aka as ash e ku so shua maika sa ela on ala te wa ta as she e ku na ata Suai noa na wa kia wa sa shi wa ma sa shi kia wa sa no tia mua kia Suakio na isa shua mwati wa no la tua ku kanastasa. Sawati lo amia kuate la tua na tapaya na tua tua mo taiki nasta. Sawati kuana tia o tia wana taila tite tutumo kia sishia wana tia kuala. Suamile kuaka. Sashia wana ela wa kukuana sashia atawa. Sa elewa ikia atawa ania asushuania asashua kiela kukuna asashua sashia na uwa paaya kikena sua pua kania tia hua kata sasha ati atuka suana tia suan shu. So breathing in all of that light language transmission and activation. Giving great gratitude and thanks to the beloved channels of light and to all who receive this. May your field be expanded and open to receive more waves of wealth, frequency, and prosperity and abundance. Releasing all that does not serve you, clearing out any stagnant relationships, and sending deep peace and healing to your feminine energy. You are a powerful, divine, feminine, and masculine being. Thank you. Well, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. That was some channeling at the end as well. That's for my higher self. So thank you. Thank you so much. I also like to refer to my higher self as the illuminated self. The illuminated self. So releasing that hierarchy within the spiritual realm, because that does not exist there. Believe me. Woo. So just tune into that. Let it move through your body. Drink some water. Please, please let me know how that resonated within your being, how you receive that, what happens after the next few days. Okay, I want to know. This is like the most yummiest part. So send in all of the info, contact me. And also, if that was really activating for you, I highly recommend that you join Suntribe High Priestess Training, because a lot of my transmissions are in light language, and when I lead these sessions live, I tune into everyone who is there. So if I have a group of 10 beautiful Suntribe queens, I'm tuning in specifically to what every single soul needs, and that light language will come through individually. So it's very, very powerful. And I absolutely love sharing this. I love sharing my gifts. It brings me so much joy. So thank you for just tuning in and being here and supporting me and loving me and just being so beautiful and amazing. I just truly appreciate you. And, I know you're listening on the other end, and I love you so much. I'm sending you a really big squeeze and just so much love and nourishment into your heart. May you be blessed and divinely guided, and just know that you always have support. You always have soul family. So you are soul family here. I love you. And I can't wait to share more information about, all of the information that comes through from not only this channeling, but also as I start to gear up for Suntribe, because a lot of new information is going to come through, and it's just part of the process. I'm very excited to dive deep into that. So thank you so much for being here. Have a beautiful Lionsgate celebration, and go love up on yourself. Go love up on your loved ones, your children, your families, your animals, your cats, your dogs, and spread that good feeling, loving, high vibe, nourishing energy. Okay, protect your peace. That is a priority. And stay true to you no matter what is going on. Okay, all right, bye.